Next thing on today's menu is Baba Ghanoush. So I'm going to do them on the broiler because it's thundering here in Florida and I don't want to light the grill. So all you do is rub your eggplants with a little bit of olive oil and pierce holes in them with some forks. Sprinkle a little salt and put them under the broiler. And then we'll go on from there. The next step in the Baba Ghanoush is to put the eggplants into the oven or the grill, whatever you're using. I'm going to do it under the broiler today. And turn them a few times until they're soft enough to be able to mash. The eggplant's been under the broiler for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so, and I just turned them, just getting nice and smoky and soft. They shouldn't be too much longer. At the end one is looking really good, so I may take that one out a little sooner. But that's about all we get to do for the preparation of the eggplant for the Baba Ghanoush. Okay, the last thing we're doing today is Baba Ghanoush, and this one's going to take a prayer, I think, because the eggplants were awful. They had a lot of seeds. As you can see, I peeled these eggplants and I tried to remove as much of the seed. I mean, they were really, really seedy. And they weren't actually too liquidy. Normally you have to let them sit and get the liquid out, but honestly, there was no liquid because I had them sitting there while I was getting everything else done. But I don't know if we have enough flesh to make this work, but we're gonna try. But I'm gonna trash this. And then sometimes you can just do it with a fork, you know, they're soft enough, but they were not. So I'm putting them in the food processor with all the other ingredients. I have a mixture here of paprika, garlic, salt. Let's see, it's a teaspoon of salt, pepper to taste. What do we have? A teaspoon of paprika, a half a teaspoon of cumin, garlic, salt, and roasted garlic to taste. And that's going in there. That's sea salt. I use pink Himalayan sea salt almost all the time in my cooking, so that's what's going in. I have 3 cloves of garlic, and I have them in the juice of 1 lemon, but I put it in the lemon so that it would get rid of some of the garlicky taste, and the rest of the lemon is actually here. I didn't add it all in there, so that's the juice of 1 whole lemon in both places. This is 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and let me get a spatula. My grandmother had a stroke if you leave anything in the bowl, so we can't do that. A teaspoon of yogurt. This is full fat Greek yogurt, and olive oil. This is, again, I'll only add the tahini first, so that we have 1/4 cup of tahini. If you haven't seen these measuring cups, they're wonderful. They push out everything that's sticky and liquid and honey, so I would recommend getting those if you don't have one. It needs a shot of honey, so I use Mike's hot honey, and maybe a teaspoon. Let me see. So it could come out would be better, but all right, so a little of Mike's hot honey, teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever. I mostly never measure anything and cook to taste, but sometimes I try to measure when I'm doing stuff for you guys so that you have an idea. The last thing I'm going to add again is the olive from Levi's Farms, which I really like so far. And so I'm going to put the olive oil in, and that is 1/4 cup of olive oil. I probably should have pulsed it a little bit first. I may not need so much because the meat of these eggplants was not great, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Worst comes to worst, we'll put it in the fridge. So we'll pulse it. Maybe we can pulse the seeds away, who knows? Looks like Baba Ghanoush. Let's see. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. So, there you go, Baba Ghanoush. So, I don't know if it's going to taste good, but we're going to see. I don't even have anything to taste with. Let me see. A little spatula. It's actually pretty good. So, there you go. It has a nice, I put them under the broiler so it has that nice little smoky taste to it. And probably tastes better if it sat a little bit, but we're getting close to dinner time. So, there you go. I will plate everything and do a video of everything plated tonight, but there's the Baba Ghanoush. So that wasn't very bad. I find if you lay everything out ahead of time, it always makes everything easier when you're cooking. Again, last shake, Sam's bottle of love. There you go. Magic in every dish that you make. Whisking up a better world is what we do in this house. So cooking with love, and that's about it. So thank you. This was a long day today. I will post everything. I didn't post the chicken. I just marinated. If you hang on, I'll grab the chicken and show you. I just marinated some boneless chicken tenders with some of the Greek olive oil, some spices and some onions, and I'm just going to do them right on the stovetop tonight. So I've done this many times. It's on my food page. You'll find it. And that's it. Thank you for being with me all day.